What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. There is a lot that we need to talk about, so let's do this. So, I heard about the news at the shooting yesterday, and it's just unbearable. Our society is so fucked up. And, if you didn't know about this, basically a former student opened fire at the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, killing 17 people. Now, the person who did this was a former student who was 19-year-old Nicholas Cruz. He was armed with that AR-15 style rifle and countless magazines of ammunition. Along with that, he was basically, he also was equipped with a gas mask and smoke grenades and set off a ton of fire alarms to bring out hordes of students out of their classrooms and into hallways. Now, Cruz was expelled from the school for disciplinary reasons, and he is now charged with 17 counts of murder as of today. And apparently, Cruz he was enrolled at another school in the Brownwood County Public School District. When this happened around 2:30 p.m. on Wednesday, he arrived at school with a semi-automatic rifle and opened fire. The Brownwood County Sheriff Scott Israel said, and at least 17 people, including both students and teachers, have died. After opening fire in the classrooms, Cruz was able to conceal himself in the hordes of frantic students fleeing the school, officials said. And nearly 2 hours later, the Coconut Creek police have found Cruz in a nearby neighborhood in Coral Springs, took him into custody, and then to the local hospital for labor breathing, as the sheriff said on Wednesday night. Along with this, students were recording the shooting as well, and they were putting it on their Twitter and social media so that way people know that the cops need to be here as fast as possible. Now, people are asking, where did he get the gun? Cruz alleged that he legally purchased the gun about a year ago, and that's what the law enforcement is told. But that's not the only thing. Last fall, a Mississippi bail bondsman and frequent YouTube vlogger noticed an alarming comment left on one of his videos that said, "I'm going to be a professional school shooter." And the person that said that was Nicholas Cruz. Now, the vlogger was 36-year-old Ben Knight, and he alerted the FBI, emailing the screenshot of the comment in the Bureau's tips account, and he also flagged it for YouTube so that way they can actually see and everything else along the way. Now, agents with the Bureau's Mississippi field officer got back to him immediately saying that, he wanted to have a one-on-one interview with him the following day. Now, when Ben Knight was asked if he knew Cruz at all, he did not because, how could he know him? And they asked if he said anything on his videos or anything else again. Ben Knight said no. And when the shooting happened, they asked Ben Knight again to say, "Hey, did you know that this was happening?" Again, he said he did not. Now, Cruz was known as kind of a loner from former students and teachers. Jim Gard, a math teacher at the school, said that he was previously identified as a potential threat to students. Now, Gard said that Cruz wasn't allowed to have a backpack at the campus, and he was always a quiet kid and didn't notice, and he didn't have any kind of problems, but he did have problems with like the girls and other people as well. Giovanni Wortford, a student at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas, said that when they were in the same junior ROTC program, he was always described as a sketchy kid. And his brother, Mike, who graduated from the high school in 2016, was saying that he was always being picked on and the staff did nothing about it. And, a family member of Cruz's told ABC News that when Cruz and his younger brother were adopted and that his adopted parents are now deceased. His father, Roger Cruz, died a few years ago, and that his mother died last November. Now, family members have tried to help Cruz with like emotional problems and other issues growing up, and stated that his mother tried the best of their abilities to like make sure he got counseling and everything else after he died, and they just did all they could. And so many warnings. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to cry. So many warnings was being told, but yet nobody cared about it until this happened. Sorry. And the age to purchase a handgun is 18 years old, and we definitely need to change that right now. And there is federal age restrictions also apply to that, and it generally prohibits licensed firearms dealers from selling handguns to persons under the age 21. When asked about the victims, there was a list. I do apologize, people, about this. I'm trying not to cry. And there was a list. You got Allison Adalif. She was a soccer player. You got Scott Bagel. He was a teacher. You have Nicholas Dewart. He was a senior star swimmer. Aaron Weiss. He was a football coach who sacrificed himself for the kids. He put himself before the others and everything along the way. Chris Hickson, athletic director. Martin DeCoon, 14. Again, I do apologize, people. I'm trying not to cry. People, since 2018 started, there have been 18 school shootings so far. The NRA thinks nothing of this until this happens. People, if you see somebody if you see somebody getting injured, somebody's getting picked on, or anything like that, help them out. It doesn't matter if you don't know them or anything else like that. Just help the person out. I'm sorry. When you work with kids, it gets to you a lot. And then when you have cousins, nieces, those kind of people in school, it gets to you as well. Parents, if you have a gun at your house, I need you to lock that up and make sure that your kids do not see that at all. Talk to your kids about what is going on at school, what's going on with their lives, that kind of thing. Teachers, if you see this going on at your school, approach that. Approach the student, ask them what they can do. Ask them anything, help them out in some way you can. When someone from the former FBI and CIA, his name was Philip Mudd, he was asked on CNN about this, and he described the shooting. He was talking about he described about how there was a car bomb going on, and how even though the car bomb didn't go off properly, the bomber was missing some skin and everything along the way. And then when he talks about this, he was talking about nieces and nephews, and now how a child of God is dead. And he became he started crying, and you can see like the emotion in itself. People, they were students. Some of them were freshmen. Some of them were seniors. These freshmen didn't even get the chance to express themselves. Seniors didn't get the chance to go to college. Teachers out there making a difference in life. We've got to stop this. Seriously. It's 2018. We've got to fucking stop this school shootings at all. And I'm sorry if I'm crying in this video, but it means a lot to me. Whenever I see my little cousins, I'm always happy to see them. They mean so much to me. And I want them to have a wonderful future. But if we keep doing this, that future is not going to be wonderful. Trump, he said he's going to change this. Fuck that shit. He's not, people. He has not done a goddamn thing for our nation at all. I was so irritated by this shit as well. I told myself I wasn't going to cry. But I just can't help it. These parents have lost their child. Brothers, sisters have lost their best friend. Wives, husbands have lost their significant other. Why? No. When is this going to stop? When are we going to realize that there is so much hatred going on that we have got to stop it? Seriously. We think we know, we think we can do all we can, but that's a lie. We need to go even further than that. We were put on this earth for a reason. We were put on here to make a difference, not destroy it. That is the thing that we need to do. We need to create a better future and not destroy it. My thoughts and prayers goes out to those in Florida. My thoughts and prayers go out to everybody out there. If you care so much, talk to somebody. Talk to that one person who needs help. Say, hey, is there any possible way I can help you out? Anything? If you see somebody acting weirdly, just go and say, hey, you want to hang out or something? You want to go do something with me, as friends? But don't just leave that person alone, because you never know what could happen. With that being said, what are you guys' thoughts on this? Tell me, what do you think about this at all? And again, I'm trying not to, again, we have to stop this. Seriously. It is 2018. We truly have got to stop this. You guys have a wonderful day. I love you guys. Peace out.